Hey guys. Alright. Been a minute since I did a video, I know that. Been a lot going on. But it is official. We are definitely going back to Michigan this week. We are leaving Tuesday evening. Yes, we're gonna be driving through the night. Our friend Leanne, she wants to get out of here. She just wants to be somewhere other than here, away from all the drama, away from people that have been using her basically her entire existence, it feels like. We become good friends from, when I was working at Easy Mart, and anyway, so I offered help, and we're going back up to Michigan. Me and Scott, are going to be staying in our camper trailer. Chloe and Mandy are going to be staying in her old room in the house. They're going to clean it up. Chloe's going to give me and Scott her mattress because she doesn't want anything to do with it. We're going to have to clean our trailer up. We'll have to put the mattress out there, and I'm gonna have to clean that trailer up. It's only temporary. Being on that property is only temporary. Well, what I was talking about in the other video, I'm doing the land contracts on the 3 separate acres. The 3 acres, doing 3 separate land contracts, 1 acre apiece. I am still going to do that. And the reason I said it's only temporary is because my ultimate goal is still up north in Michigan. And I'm going to work very, 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 very hard to get my art out there, to get, larger canvases, larger paintings done, a lot more 16 by 20s. I'm going to work really hard to get the big bulk packages of those. Excuse me. Oh, I've had heartburn. Taco stuff yesterday. Chili today. Not setting. Anyway, I'm gonna work really, really, really hard. Here we get big bulk packages of the 16 by 20 canvases, bulk packages of the 18 by 24s. I'm gonna work on getting the in-between sizes, and then work on getting the really big ones from 24 by 36 on up. I'm going to continue getting a lot more of that $40 package I got with the 2 24 by 36s, the 2 18 by 24s, the 2 16 by 20s, and then 2 11 by 14s. I'm going to get the big bulk packages of the 18 by 10s. Wow, that would be a really weird size. The 8 by 10s in the white canvases and the black canvases, so I have at least 200 of each one, so I can do the flower series separately, like the flower series on black in metallics, and the flower series in the regular acrylics on the white canvases. I'm just going to be working really, really hard. Now, we do have very prospective jobs. Very good possibility we could be walking in the jobs up there. I have 2 interviews on Thursday. One at Rich's, where I was working before we left, at 9:30 in the morning, and then one at Family Farm and Home, which I would love to work there. You get at least a 10 to 20% discount, and that would help us tremendously in homesteading. I am planning on setting up a homestead on my mom and dad's property. What we're gonna do, I am gonna do a video, guys, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it in this one. What I'm going to do when we do the separate land contracts, the 1 acre apiece, 1 acre for Leanne, 1 acre for Andrew, and 1 acre for me and Scott. Leanne, I'm going to talk to her and let her have the 1 acre where her driveway would come out on Kittyville. And then Andrew, where the back square, 1 acre. Easy. I'll let him have that one because of his dogs, especially because of Shiloh. And then us, I'll have us take the one over on Wright Road where our driveway would come out on Wright Road. Now, he's all right now. Yeah. I've already figured exactly where it's going to be. We're going to do it, and I've said this on the other video, we're going to build a privacy fence around that whole 4 acre. Yeah. Around the whole 3 acres. I had too much coffee. Probably not a good thing. I probably won't sleep tonight. Yay me! 2 nights in a row. What? That's why I need some new ones. Oh shoot! The blue bag in there. My first bag the backpack I was always taking to Easy Mart. In one of the front pockets is pen pouch. Get it and bring it here. Yeah, we're gonna do a privacy fence. What? Hold on, guys. Best part sandwich. Sorry, guys. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna build a privacy fence. We're gonna put up a privacy fence around that whole 3 acres, from the barn. Like from the barn. From this corner of the barn out to the ditch line, up to just the inside of the yellow sign area, and then take it all the way down to where it corners out here. From where you take from the inside of the AT&T box all the way up to where that meets, perpendicular. And it's gonna go from this corner out up to just inside the yellow sign area, all the way around down to that corner, down to the inside of the AT&T box on this side of the property, go down to the inside of the ditch line, back up, and go all the way up until it hits the corner part of that barn. And then that whole 3 acres will be enclosed in a privacy fence. Leanne wants to section off her area from Andrew's because of her dogs. Because she doesn't think her dog will get along with his. So, anyway, that could be done with just chain link fence, though. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to look into putting up those buildings on the property. I'll have to get it surveyed. I'll have to get septic. I'll have to get a well drilled. All 9 yards. I'll have to get electric out there. It's going to be fun because consumers. Oh. Anyway. So, yeah. In-ground gardens out there, I wouldn't recommend, not on that 3 acres, because of the farmers that last farmed it. Because they were using chemicals, which I'm not happy about. So probably the last foods that we got out of there were not good. The square foot garden should have been fine. And I got quite a lot out of there. It never came back. What's your name?
Doris, go take a seat over there. I'm going to face the cat. I'm sitting over there. This is county on one album.
County, this is Rescue 56. We're on the scene of a multi-victim accident. So, like, garden beds, we'll just build raised garden beds out there. And the only reason I'm doing this is on a just in case before we're able to get our property up north, while hell breaks loose. Before that, we don't get up there, we'll be able to self-sustain. Where we'll put up a little chicken coop or fix the other one completely, redo it, reinforce it, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, we will make sure that we are self-sustained. But the ultimate goal is up north of Michigan. And I'm going to work my butt off to sell my art, to get my art gallery up, going, to get my art out there. I'm going to be taking, every once in a while, 3-day trips up north to the...
Anyone seen that?
Thank you. Well, 3-day trips up north. It's right here. I'm just going to throw this one away.
Well,
yeah, there's nothing to do with it.
I wish I were everyone.
So that's not a trash bag.
No, it's a...
Anyway, I'm going to be taking 3-day trips up north every once in a while. If I can, my job, if I can have them arrange it to where my days off are like part of them on 1 week, 1 pay week, and the other 1 or 2 on the next pay week, so where I have 3 days off in a row. I'll leave that first morning off, go up north, go around to the different art galleries, see if I can't get some of my art in there. You know, I'm just gonna work really, really hard to get my gallery, my art out there, get it, get my gallery open. I mean, it's open. It's just to get it more public, I guess. So, but if I can, I get some paintings sold, if I get enough of them sold, I will go ahead and get us our property up. First order of business is the job, obviously, and we're working on that already because we already have interviews.
Tell them about that.
I already covered that. Anyways. And then the next step is going to be getting our vehicle. And I'm going to continue working on that through the channels that I've got. And...
Yeah, go. 3, 2, 1. He might be surgeon.
He will. Bring it back. During that time, I'm going to work on getting my credit built up. And trying to see if I can help Chloe get over the hurdle that she has with trying to get hers. So... once I get past that, and again, during that time, I'm going to be working really, really, really hard on my paintings and, getting them out there. And hopefully, hopefully we'll sell the right amount or, enough of my bigger ones to where we could go and just buy a house and property outright. So we need at least 10 acres. We could deal with 5, but we need at least 10, to have that extra space, especially if we're going to be heating with wood. And up there, you really want to do that because you're going to need a lot of heat and you don't want to have that build. But I'm aiming for at least 40 acres, between 20 and 30. So, I know what we're looking for. Kind of have my price range figured out. Yes, I've been playing around and looking at higher priced houses just because, hey, I just like looking at them. Doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy one. Stressing. But, you know, that's what's going on right now. And again, the first order of business obviously is going to be jobs, and we're still going to have this place down here. Andrew's going to be here. We're going to, you know, continue with the bills and everything down here. The gas, the tower pay for the electric, the rent, obviously, and, you know,
He's gonna be fine.
the internet.
What's the name?
I mean, yeah, the bills were basically taken with us,
Oh, you're fake.
but you know, Andrew's still going to be here, and I told him, you know, you don't have anything to worry about. So we'll get jobs. No worries, we will.
I'm gonna try it.
But again, I'm going to be working really hard on getting my art out there and getting more paintings done and getting more canvases. A lot more 16 by 20s, a lot more 18 by 24s, a lot more of the bigger canvases, a lot more of that $40 package. I'm going to get the big bulk packages of the 8 by 10s, both black and white.
1922.
Get my flower series going. I've got to order a lot more paints because I need a lot more metallics for one, especially for working on the black canvas.
That's our shit.
I'm going to be working really hard on learning more, you know, blending techniques, that kind of thing, mixing techniques. Getting pretty good at that. And I was going to be working really hard on it. So,
No shot.
you know, for a while it's going to be like, okay, well, we're at the bottom of the barrel kind of thing. But I mean, we're pretty much there right here. So, we're not going to go anywhere here. We're just not. There's no jobs in this town. Not really. And for the jobs that there are, unless you can get in at Choctaw, and that's pretty much a once in a lifetime opportunity, pretty much. Unless you can get in there, you're not going to go in. And I was pretty much determined from the point that we got turned down or when I got turned down at Choctaw here, that I was going to focus on getting us up to Michigan. So, because there's just absolutely no, there's no way we can move up. There's just no way. I mean, Scott was only making $9.50 an hour at Roy's. Chloe's only making $9.25 at Subway. Even when I was working at Easy Mart, I was only making $10.45, which is like 12 cents more than minimum wage in Michigan. And I don't know anywhere that starts out at just minimum wage in Michigan. Most places start out at way more than minimum wage. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so there's just no moving up in this town. It's just not.
No probable pulse.
And I don't want to be stuck here. So.
Traffic 0.02 days of epic.
It's back up to Michigan, back on the property for now, staying in the camper trailer. I will not sleep in that house. I will not do it. The line is drawn. As far as anything that was going on before, it's not going to happen. It's just, I have to keep my sights set on God, number one. And I am, you know, and I know He's guiding us and leading us, and
having enough babies. Put a placenta. I want you to push.
She said not to push.
I want you to push now.
Anyway, yeah. So,
Ready?
and again, the ultimate goal is up north.
She's doing it. Well, he's dying.
I'm gonna have a separate spot where I'm saving money for a house and property up north. I have, that roundabout figure in my head on how much I want to save for that. And what I'm going to set aside. And I'm aiming to go big time to save back the money to buy it outright. Straight up. No mortgage, none of that, just to be able to buy it outright. So, and I know I have my work cut out for me, guys, but you know what? I believe that through my God-given talent with art, that he's going to get us there with my art. So it's one of the reasons I'm going to work my butt off on that, because I know we don't get anywhere without working for it. Because, hey, that's the part of the sin curse on the world. You got to work for your living. You have to work for your livelihood. And for me, that's part of it, because that's my God-given talent, and I'm going to use it. So, anyway, I'm also going to stock up on bulk packages of the 11x14s, probably in the black and the white, and I'm going to do a lighthouse series. I'm going to do one set on the white and one set on the black. So, sorry.
1236.
Anyway, and the black ones are going to cost a little bit more because they're going to be metallic paints. And again, the black canvases cost a little bit more. So, anyway. So that's what's going on there, and yeah. Trying to think if I've covered everything. I don't want to make like an hour-long video on just this. Hey, that was the art gallery. But I'm gonna work, I'm gonna be working really hard on paintings and stuff like that. We're gonna be really busy for a while up in Michigan, cleaning. And I know Aaron wants to do a lot of it on his own. Okay, fine. But as I told him, the areas that I clean up, that I go through our stuff. Get our stuff out of there. Take care of our stuff. Clean up those areas. That's less work he has to worry about. That's less that he has to deal with. And when it comes down to him working on what he's going to work on, if our stuff is out of there and the areas are clean, he can get started on what he wants to do quicker. So he can't really argue with me on this. Not really. He can try, but he can't. He's not going to go anywhere. And as I told him, it's going to be, it is temporary because my ultimate goal is up north, and I'm taking Leanne with us. So, choice. I mean, unless she wants to brave it in her little spot on her property or on her little acre. But when we do get our property up north, that's going to be our main home. And I know I'll always have a home on my mom and dad's property. And, it's like, that's going to be a just in case. But again, the ultimate goal is up. So, anyway, so that's what's going on, you guys. And I do want to get some more homesteading videos out there. I will be doing some, kind of on my mom and dad's property videos. I'm probably going to take a pair of garden pruners or the bigger pruners, and I'm going to start cutting the grass. I know. It's probably going to take a year. But I'm probably going to have to start that Wednesday. Can't do it Thursday because we all have interviews Thursday. My first one is at 9:30 at Rich's. Mandy's at Rich's is at noon. Chloe has an interview at Little Caesars at 1 o'clock in Mason on Thursday. And I have an interview at Family Farm and Homes. It's either 2 or 3 o'clock.
Strike the ass.
So we all have interviews on Thursday.
Except me.
And then Chloe has an interview Friday at Clavon's, but that's a phone interview. You really should put your applications in around other places around there, not just focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Don't put your eggs all in one basket. I know you want Dollar General, but they're also doing a combined Family Dollar and Dollar Tree where Value Land used to be.
Oh, really?
And they're taking applications right now.
I can do it online, can I?
Yes.
Okay, well then I'll just take a break from this and
Yeah, just don't count on putting all your eggs in one basket.
what should I look at? I mean, where should I? Dollar Tree or
I don't know. Go on, this sounds stupid. Go on Facebook and look up
Dang it.
Family Dollar, Dollar Tree in Leslie, Michigan. Because they've talked about it a lot on there. Anyway, sorry.
I'm gonna create a post.
She's high on something.
Sure.
Anyway, so that's what's going on. You know, we're trying to get the job and things taken care of. So we got paychecks coming in. Because that's a big thing, obviously. Oh, I also put an application in at Meijer. And I put one in at Walmart on Lake Lansing Road, where I used to work. So,
elbow and come down.
and that also starts out at like 14 something an hour. Family Farm and Home starts out at 14 something an hour. Rich's, I think, starts out at 10 or 11 something. They're the only ones that I think is real close to minimum wage. Would probably be just under $11 an hour. But that's the lowest I've seen. Oh, I also put my app in market.
Dang it.
I'm actually gonna laugh my butt off if I get a phone call from Tammy. Especially when she's like, "So you're putting your app back in again, huh?" Yeah, Tammy.
That's the risk.
Looking for a job. Anyway. So, like I said, that's how things are going. That's what's going on. And we're heading back up on Tuesday evening. So,
like the Radley section, 24/7.
after tonight, well, no, I'm going to try to do I'm going to try to get 3 of the homesteading videos out of this magazine done tonight. So 4 videos tonight. And then I'm going to try to do the last 3 homesteading videos tomorrow out of that magazine. And then the next one I'll do is going to be in Michigan.
After I graduated, I started.
I'm going to also have to clean up the computer desk area. I need another desk, but I can't get one before I get
Start more future today at SHU.
my job.
It's a far haul time.
Because
Make up my heart about yeah. It's definitely my shit open, please.
Now she's
because the desk I want.
It's a perfect.
Scott, what is your deal?
I hate it.
If you've been living under
You're right back, guys.
and house labs.
Okay. Anyway, so enough of that. I'm gonna get off from here. Like I said, this is just a little
Yeah.
letting you guys know what's going on video.
It's not that big.
So I will.
There could be some trouble.
I'm gonna get off from here and I'll get this up there, and I will try to hurry up and get the other 3 videos up there. If I can get more up there, I will. I want to get through that magazine.
Mark,
I still have some packing to do. I've got to get my computers packed tomorrow. So Tuesday's going to be kind of full, so I'm going to have to get pretty much everything done tomorrow. So I really want to get these videos out. I still have to pack the rest of the homesteading stuff. I'm gonna have to have Scott go and get another clean box from Roy's tomorrow. Because I've got to put my homesteading stuff that I need to take with me in a box that doesn't have ropes in it. And I'm gonna have Leanne come over. I will get that stuff in the box and make sure there's no little friends in it. And I will just put that in her van. I might just put all my art stuff in there too. So, anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Do your research, guys. I can't wait to get on top of like homesteading videos and stuff, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing on the property, on my mom and dad's property, and you know, like I said, it's a just in case thing, but it's gonna be fun anyway, and I will show you guys what's going on and what we're doing. So, and I'm gonna set it up to where if all hell doesn't break loose while we're trying to get everything together and we're able to get onto a property up north in Michigan, then I'm going to make sure that everything is set up to where Aaron can have his own self-sustaining homestead to where he'll survive on his own. Or, you know, if Leanne stays there, you know, they can work together. But anyway, so I will see you guys in the next video, and do your research, you guys, and I will see you in a minute. Bye, guys.